Right, what's going on? How are we? How are we? Speak English, motherfucker! Hello? I've completely broken 7 Days to Die. The horde is broken. I broke it. But I got my turrets working. Looked up some videos. Alright. Let's see if he's
Love some English grinning squinting face.
I'm struggling. Let's see if you can you talk? Can you speak? He might be a little affected by some. Funny cunt.
Underscore cat.
Sup, bro? How you been? Alright.
What is that smile, lol?
Oh, it's me grinning about John. What do you want, Lena? No, I'm racing. No, it's
Dog
Wade.
waving
Fucking
hand.
hell. What do you want, fatty? What do you want? Just barging your way in? You right, mate?
Sparrow victory hand.
Are you right, mate? What do you want?
Hello.
Sup, John? Benny? Sup, yeah? How are you?
Good. Feeling pretty good right now.
Okay. That's good.
Not at ACC, but...
Okay. Copy. Alright. Have you done like a half-hour run, an hour run, anything like that?
No. I jumped on once or
The
twice
gap
throughout
in the
week
door
after
indicates a
work.
fat cat just strolled in grinning squinting face.
Didn't do much last night.
He fucking pushed his way in, Sparrow. Now he's trying to climb out the window like a retard. And that window never gets like... and now he's stuck on the blinds. You're a fucking
Vlad the big
spastic.
sloth.
You're a spastic.
I must
You're a
have called him an
spastic.
emoji, lol.
I've got to help him. Fucking hell. What have you done? You're stuck. You're not going to meow in distress? You're like, no, I'm okay. I'm fine, bro. What are you talking about? Why are you trying to get up there, mate? There's nothing up there, look. Have a look. There's nothing up there, bro. Look. Oh my god. Why are you so fat? Why are you so fat? There you go. You right? There you go. There you go. You can't even turn around up there. You are so fat. Are you okay? Are you okay? Yeah.
I'm fine, just hanging off the curtains grinning squinting
Yeah,
face.
he was full, just like stuck, one clawed, looking at me like, what? No, I'm good, I'm fine. I'm just hanging out. But yeah, he's just eating. Now he's barged in, now he's barging out. See you, mate. Fucking weirdo.
Do what they want.
That's what he wanted. Alright.
So what did you say, mid-5s?
Yeah, the time you've got up, I've definitely done already.
Oh, wow, okay, I'm struggling.
I
fucking busted my ass for that too.
I can't remember, because I've had a session up, and I was fucking streaming it.
By Vlad waving hand cheers for stream sniping grinning squinting face. Mine is just laying here under my feet like a fatty.
Yeah, he wants the attention, Sparrow. Like fucking Lena. Right.
Getting carried away.
Rule 1. Do not roll the Aston LOL.
There's a possibility because of the chicane.
LOL grinning squinting face. Howdy Big John waving hand.
He's a bit spaced out at the moment, J-Dog. But he's feeling good. It's a good spaced out.
Yeah, it's an immersive spaced out.
He's feeling all fluffy and shit.
I'm like inside the car right now.
Yeah, he's the one with the car. Not that fast, apparently, but he's feeling the vibrations of the car, mate, and the echoes and the frequencies that it gives off. You know, he's got those crystals in it.
100
vibing.
jumps down. Only 900 more to get to Galactic Core in NMS.
That's crazy, bro. It's a lot already. And yeah, the Galactic Core is ridiculous,
Welded
bro.
to the seat.
I remember once I set out to do it, I felt like I was doing it for days. Just jumping, jumping, jumping.
How was that engine?
I'm using the black holes as well.
Yeah. Sometimes they can fucking send you pretty far away though. Out of your way.
I just hope they sent me in the right direction, grinning, squinting face.
Told you it was a possibility, J-Dog. If it's gonna happen, that's where it's gonna happen. Fucking hell.
You'll end up in the soccer wasteland. Ride the pole, LOL.
I wish I'd stop being sideways everywhere.
Hey,
I wish I'd stop being fucking sideways everywhere.
too quick then, mate. Slow down.
Maybe I should try that. Getting carried away.
Cybrid at 3,264. Go the big limbo flexed biceps.
Nice, it's more than me now, Matthew. But you get to actually play with people, I don't. And you've got a fucking alien hermit sleep cycle. But there's no one plays it, mate. Fucking till like 9 PM, 10 PM, no one plays it. Shit. Should have cancelled it before they took more money off me fucking a couple of days ago. But that's awesome, dude. The photos have been really good. Sorry I haven't really been replying to them. But they're cool photos. Definitely been counting that you've had a lot of cars in them. You're still a mile ahead of me, bro. And I'm running around light. So I wouldn't fucking stress. Especially if you're tripping balls.
I'm trying. I'm kind of coming back down to earth now, so.
Hey brother, hope you're well, mate.
Hey LJ, you too, man. So I haven't been around as much. I've kind of been doing my own thing. Race C's been good though on GT7 this week, LJ. Been a lot of fun. Like, it's been sweaty, it's been hard, it's been crazy. I've fucking been comedically murdered. But when the racing's been good, and more often than not it's been fucking good. Like I was fucking sweaty boy trying to, you know, chase down quick boys. And it looks like it'll be pretty fucking back to bland next week. Yeah, that looked horrible. I was on board with you for a bit there.
John Good championship this season, doing well.
Oh, he's got it locked in. Even, what's the other Merc driver? He's going to fucking come out of nowhere too, because he's getting real good results at the end.
No stress, man.
Someone awesome?
Good to hear. Daly's seat is good as this week.
I thought he drove a BMW.
Yeah, I don't know, mate. I'm not.
No, anyway.
Like, we've seen one of them be in different cars in the lobby, so...
And then they said something in the Discord about people who swapped cars last race who are going to get disqualified. There was someone that did it.
Yeah. Always going to stick with the Aston. And I don't think I'd be any better off in the BMW either. I haven't seen anyone in the BMW, so that says a lot.
Yeah.
But you'd probably feel better about yourself. It's like how, like in Gran Turismo, I use a fucking Hyundai, bro.
I'm out of fuel.
You are in the zone, mate. Oh shit. That's funny. I had it happen in my zombie game. I thought I broke my car. It just like turned off. Like, I was like, where's? I thought the sound had gone. And then I get out the car and I've like heard the door and I'm like, the fuck? Get back in the car. I'm like, why is it not moving? Yeah, I'm gonna have a quick bummer.
Someone awesome was in BMW at Watkins. He broke rules changing to Merc.
Oh, there you go. That's what he just brought up. Because yeah, he's been very quick in the Merc out of nowhere. back like Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire. My back!
I was watching while I was tripping, fucking that, what is it, Rebel Moon or something?
The what?
On Netflix?
Which
Rebel
one?
Moon on Netflix, I don't even know what the fuck.
Oh, the Zack Snyder movie. I haven't watched it. Rebel Moon. Yeah, I've heard it's bad.
It was so aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that. Like it's like watching fucking a Matrix movie or something. Like,
Yeah, especially when you're tripping.
what was it? The other one the Wachowskis did, Jupiter Rising or Jupiter Ascending or something like that. I watched it years ago. Similar thing. Shit movie, but like watching it, I was like, whoa, this is cool. But I've heard very mixed things with Rebel Moon, and I'm a massive DC fan and Zack Snyder fan, but he's gone off the deep end.
Yeah, it was a bit, I don't know, it was a bit weird. It's hard to get a grasp on if you're supposed to be
He
creeping
made-
or not when you're tripping.
He made Watchmen, and Watchmen's one of my favourite movies ever when it comes to like comic, gritty, fucking awesome movies.
I haven't watched Watchmen.
It's very good. It's before your time, I guess, bro. Like 15 years old now. But incredible movie, incredible cast. Good TV show about it too, set after the movie. HBO did it a couple of years back. But yeah, Frank Miller wrote The Watchmen, and he did like, he basically reinvented Batman in the 80s. He did 300, fucking Sin City. He reinvented comics in a way. Like, did a Daredevil run, like just made them all, like grounded them more, made them more fucking realistic and brutal and violent and bleak. But he reinvented Batman. Like he made Batman cool again. If it wasn't for his version of Batman, we wouldn't have got the Tim Burton movies in the 80s, and the rest is history. But yeah, The Watchmen's way ahead of its time in terms of what it's about. Even it's so relevant today, like when you look at the politics and shit in it, what's going on in America. Very good movie, very good characters. Lots of violence, lots of boobies, lots of aesthetically pleasing scenes.
Ticking all the boxes.
Yeah, for dudes, yeah, 100%. But it's an intelligent movie too, like a very intelligent movie. You have to be paying attention to it. tell you what though, Maxie, the car's set up really well. I made the tiniest change to it to get a little bit oversteered. Less rear, more front. Literally three off the rear and 2 onto the front. That's all I did. And it did exactly what I wanted it to do. Like just a little bit more turn in. Mostly for the uphill bit. And the hairpins. But it's already, like, it's at that point where, like, to get the a second that you could put on top of that lap, I have to try, like, and kill myself. I have to risk killing myself. And it already happened, like, when I got down, I think I got down to a 5.2, and then I was pushing to get the 4, and it was all the final chicane. Like, it was all just how, and I guess the first turn, but it was all like where I got my lap to. Hello, Stardust. Where I got my lap to was all the final chicane of just how quick you can get your foot back into it, basically. Like how quick you come into it, how late you brake, and then how quick you could commit straight back down, because you could completely destroy that bollard too. Like, I realised that like a couple times I kind of stuffed my line, went in slow and just completely over the bollard, like Gran Turismo style, and it didn't track limit, so it can completely destroy the bollard, but you're going to be risking catapulting your car.
GT4 this week.
I think the Cayman will be good here, Maxi. I think it'll be good here, to be honest. I think it'll suit this track. Like, it, I mean, think of them in Gran Turismo, man. They're an absolute pleasure to drive around Nürburgring. Every single one of them. Like, I just think...
Hi, Sparrow, Max.
And like, it was alright at Watkins, wasn't it? Because I feel like at Watkins too. Watkins is a similar layout. Because top speed's really not a thing here, man.
It's not. This is the first track that I'm actually running more than one rear wing on.
It's a start season, first 3 or 4 races. The Aston setups were very, very similar. And then it just went whack. Everything I got given to me was crazy compared to the first 4 races. Certainly not like a Ferrari GT3. The setups do vary.
I just get no feeling from Cayman. Don't know what car's doing till I hit the limits.
Yeah, I know what you mean with that. That's how I felt with Silverstone.
Going to try Indy and GT3 later. Don't know the track, but wouldn't mind doing some racing.
Yeah, I thought about it too. I actually seen some mates doing it. There was like a dozen people there. But I haven't done a GT3 either, but I did learn the track enough, I think. I mean, I won. Having never driven it fucking 6 days earlier to winning on it. Against a bunch of dudes who've driven it.
GLHF Jester.
Thank you.
GTG. See you all next time. TC.
Ah. That's shit house. You need to be about half a second faster. At least, I reckon, to beat you. But I am struggling to get the tyres going.
I risk it is cool dude. Caught some of his ACC racing.
Yeah, he is. He's chill. Good old Jeff. He's another Jeff. I've got him featured in my tab section now.
Idiot.
What's the rules for this Sunday?
1 pit. 1 hour. Twilight.
Straight off the edge.
Twilight, that should look good.
Fuck off. Well.
Yeah, I reckon it looked Mad Maxy. That's why I wanted to have a full run. Fucking hell, it should be illegal to be this cold. Fucking middle of September.
You're in Melbourne, are you?
Yeah, we copped it. We had really good weather for about half a week there. Beautiful weather after the wind.
About half a week.
The wind we had was long enough, but it's the cold snap again, and it's fucking brutal. Like it's 11 degrees now.
Really?
Yeah.
In the middle of the day?
Yeah, it's cold, bro. It's cold.
Fucking hell.
It was nice and sunny in the morning, but cold wind. 9 degrees now, actually. Feels like 6. So there you go. It's cold. Oh, why'd you leave? You should have stayed, Exorcist.
I don't even have
The race setup done.
no.
I got a test one, but I don't know if it's accurate. I think I got too much fuel still.
Is the pit stop on?
Yes. It's set up as so it's tyre change required.
I'll just start with 60 and then guess that and go from there. Extra 30 litres on the pit stop. Probably be too much, but
That's what I've done, and I'm starting with 50. 20 laps is over 40 minutes. So it's a 30 lap race.
27 in McKay, okay hand.
You know what I mean?
and it's different temperature too.
2 minute 5.
1 degree.
2 minute 5 laps when they're quick. You know, so 2 minute 5 to 2 minute 10. With the pit stop, we're looking at 29-30 laps, I reckon. I'm usually pretty good with that stuff too. I have to like do math like that for my series.
I'm always completely off. I think
Mate,
I put it down and then
that's what you should do.
Race at like 17 litres.
You want to give yourself a challenge, John, and do something completely different. Go get yourself a copy of Gran Turismo 7 and come do the Trans Am series with us. It's not your typical.
What is Trans Am? I keep hearing you say it. I
So
don't know what it
it's
is.
a muscle car series. It's got about 20 different cars that can enter it, from 62 to 78 year model.
Yep.
Corvette, C2s, Camaros, Ford Boss, Mustangs, Super B, Super Bird, Chargers, Chevelle, GTO. There's a couple more I'm probably missing out, embarrassingly.
Is Trans Am a thing on SimGrid or is it in Gran Turismo?
No, so it's something that I created in Gran Turismo. So it's like in the same way they created this on ACC.
Yeah, okay.
So it's a series that I do with a bunch of blokes. But yeah, it's just a.
Gran Turismo, but I got no problem buying it.
But that's what I mean. Like, it's cheap, and you'd only have to play a little bit of the single player to like basically get any of the cars that could come in. You just do it up. That's it. You know what I mean? And then there is tuning and shit to it. Like what we do different to the normal racing in Gran Turismo is that there's full tuning. Like you have to fucking set your car up.
Yeah,
Like,
okay. Yep.
you know what I mean? And it's a big deal, especially now with the new physics and shit. But it's fun. And like if you've got a good rig, no assist, it's hardcore.
Yeah, okay.
But like the blokes that we've got doing it now, they're all capable of doing the competitive race and they're all A+ drivers, and they're of the mindset they'd rather be doing Trans Am.
Yeah.
At least half a dozen of
Here
them.
we go. I'm down.
Yeah, we'll look into it. Game's cheap as chips. It's probably about to get cheaper for Christmas. And honestly, you'd only need to play. I reckon you could get away with like 5 hours into the career mode, and you could have 2 or 3 cars already that would be options to join the lobby and do whatever.
Yep.
Because you just need to play a little bit of the career mode to, and like, because the cars are all in used cars, and the used cars cycle. Like over a week, there'll be like 30 different cars there. So just every time you get on, you check out the used cars. There'll be 2 or 3 of the cars that are eligible for the series that we do. They cost like $100 grand, which is like a race, you know, in career mode. You buy them, you collect them as you go, and then you basically, when you're at the point when you're ready to join the lobbies, you do all the cars up. Do them up entirely, and then you join the lobby and you just fucking change the settings to it until it's able to enter, and then you start trying to learn how to drive it.
Okay. Fucking fully send it.
Basically, yeah. But we're all like the type of dudes too, we're always trying to get more involved, and if someone, we'll say, you know, what car would you want to use? And then they'll go get a car, bring it back, and we'll give them a tune like straight away and go, here, try this.
Yeah, always helpful.
Yes, it is. It's very helpful. I even thought about setting up a Discord because of shit like that, like, because the guys I race with, like, that's what they're very good at. They're the type of dudes that will sit there doing, you know, a single player event and fucking getting a 1950s car set up to beat racing cars and shit, like.
Well, that's half the reason I wanted to do fucking Rooz as well, because I wanted to meet people to, you know, basically learn more from.
Yeah, well, that's 100% what we do in Trans Am. We feed off each other with information.
Yeah, that should be. Drink of water.
So it must be on a decent multiplier too. X3, X4 or something. We've done the outlap, it's 518.
Fun's still pretty high up in the air. God, it's only wrong there, well ahead at the start.
Yeah, it's weird the way the game allows it. But it's the thing about the boxes. You can stay as far as you head on that box, and the game just says you're within your starting position. A lot of people abuse it on SimGrid, Monza and shit like that, Zolder.
Yeah.
They jump you at the start.
Worried about spinning there again.
I was gonna say that lap then was faster than what we did in quali. What I did in quali. So yeah. This is, I guess, if we do well, this is what it's going to be like at the front. So this is pretty full on practice right now, even with two of us here. If we do what we're capable of in qualifying, this will be our race. Okay, give or take Stu and a few others. A few non-handicap McLarens that are rockets. Yeah, you have the leader me straight when you do mistakes too. But you're still able to maintain the rapidness.
I feel like I've got to carry way more speed for this little bit here, but
I've
had way too many moments with it now and I'm scared of it.
Morning lad oncoming.
I feel like I'm only able to catch up to you in braking zones. What's going on, Clarky?
That's the power of the AMG. Definitely going to change next season. None of the other front engine cars appeal to me.
Oh shit.
Got a little bit loose.
I'm smashed into the wall.
Oh, the inside one, the last.
Yeah, inside.
Oh, I went way too late. Oh, it's very tempting to suck you in it. On it again, man.
All good dude, just opened the glassies. How's it going mate?
Just chilling, bro. We're pretty fucking head down, bum up practice. This bloke's leading the championship. and he may or may not still be kicking my ass right now under the influence of some certain psychedelics. But you know, that's how good he is.
I think they make me better, to be honest. I think they're enhancing the efficiency of my movements and my cognitive reflexes.
Yeah, oncoming fist light skin tone flying lap.
But it's hard work. I can feel it already, like.
Yeah, arms are low enough.
My left arm can feel it bad just on some of these hairpins.
I'm gripping my wheel a little bit too tight. Doesn't help.
Yeah, that can happen. And then sometimes you can be too loose and not move it enough at all. And sometimes you can be high strung but still finely in tune with it. That's what you need to be. And then other times you can look like you're doing nothing and you're just killing it. Like, and you're like, yeah, it's alright, yeah, whatever. But when it starts to go wrong, less is more. I always find that. Like,
Yeah. Smooth as fast.
just back off, calm down, stop trying to push deep, focus more on your less braking and having smoother exits, and then you start to get your momentum back and get the tyre temps down, basically. You'll realise, you look down and you'll have like 2 or 3 well over 27 and you're like, oh yeah.
Just driving about smelling colors face with tears of joy.
Especially when you got your tyres down pat too. Every little fucking tiny extra bit of scrub fucks them. Snowballs into the next few corners.
Yeah, that. Where did that come?
We're somewhat consistent though. How do I say that? Shut up, Ben. You pitting midway, early, late?
I was probably playing it for.
Christ.
It's probably playing it for halfway, mate. I've still got 12 laps, so.
I got a bit of short in my tyres now. Gotta remember what you said about 2 minutes ago.
Lads, have you tried to email me yet? Or just no, got the wrong email or something? If you haven't, all good, but because I haven't got anything yet, mate. But you hadn't said anything about it, so you may not have yet. But I do have problems with my Gmail sometimes, at least with notifications for it.
I'm honestly in a bit there, I had to dip in a second.
You can already see the
Yes, did it already.
today. Oh, yeah. Then it must be wrong email or something, mate. Because yeah, I mean, I would have emailed you back already. You can already see the twilight effect kicking in big time. And again, 15 minutes in, it's an hour in, so yeah, it's X4. It's exactly X4.
Okay.
He'll do it again.
759. The names and 759 at Gmail. But yeah, I checked all my folders too, like previously, spam, promotions, everything.
Just sent.
Check when I'm hitting that. Big skids. That was both of us, bro. I was doing the exact same drift. I don't know how I kept it together. I see that.
Afternoon.
What's going on, Blake?
Checker chief.
Practicing for a big race tomorrow night, mate.
You know if you rotate your socks like sausages you get longer life.
It costs a lot of money, mate. It's getting racy. I love this truck. It's always been a favourite on Gran Turismo too. Not one that I necessarily kill it at. I just like driving it. Like when you get it, you get it. Full sending through the chicane, nailing these turns. They're not so much like come in hard, brake and exit. They're like sweeping flow turns. Like chicane, different story, and it's way better in this than it is in Gran Turismo. It's the actual kind of flying chicane, not the fucking 90-degree one. Turn one can be absolute fuckfest, and it is in this game. Like I have already so many videos of turn one death here. Heroes jumping down the inside. No, that was fine. You had the apex.
Yet first setter is evil precision.
You had any track limits yet?
I've got 2. On the same corner.
It's almost like back in the day, BOP and Gran Turismo, it's always been up and down, but there was a day when in the Group 4, the Subaru was just fucking king. This car could like skid sideways through a turn and complete lock and then like still power out of it faster than you. It could like bounce off of a wall and make contact and get damage and still power out of it faster than you. You'd just be like, fucking, even when they drive like shit, they're faster. Like, but now it's the Supra. Straight line demon. But loose. And Hyundai's official for LMH. WEC. World Endurance Championship. Yeah, next year. That's quicker than I expected. Yeah, I thought it'd be like 26 to 28, really, like reasonably. But I mean, Lambo got in there pretty quick too as soon as they announced it. Like, but I hope they hit the ground running. And the car's meant to be loosely designed on the Gran Turismo one, so that'll be cool. Because it is a sick. Everyone says it. The VGT and Gran Turismo for the Hyundai is like cool.
Looks like TH Reed getting on the combos on GT7. Do you think this better with the pressure ECT?
I don't know what you mean exactly, but the game's better, 100%. The new physics are great. But like next week's dailies look back to the same old averageness, man. I've seen them last night. Like fucking how much have they used Deep Forest in the last few weeks? Time trials and races. Fucking calm down, guys. But I've thoroughly enjoyed Daily C this week. But again, that's a combo that's been done before. The only thing that's made it really enjoyable, like I would have done it regardless, but the thing that's made it really enjoyable now is they've clearly made a massive BOP change to Group 1. You know, if the 919's not dominating, they've made a difference. There's VGTs that can compete, the Bugatti's killing it, which is scary. And then the Audi's fucking up there. It's good for, if you ever wanted to do like LMH Group 1 races in Gran Turismo, it's a very good sign. I'll give them that. I've been doing my best to not knock it, Blake. Like genuinely, I've been saying that they are doing a good job. Like, even when, you know, we had that F1 combo, no one wanted to do it, bro. Like, and it was a good combo.
Oh right, I'll check out.
And how are you, Smush? What's going on, bro?
Yeah, you fast LM.
Do I need to eat more mushrooms, or have I eaten too many mushrooms?
Oh, the sun's setting. It might be a nice time to have a few more.
Probably would be.
Look at the stars when they come out. But I mean, you'd have to have them like as you're driving, because like you save them to when you're going to pit. They're not really going to kick in till the end.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to do that.
Good mate.
Just take a handful right now. Just look down and, you know, just right now as you go around this turn. Just.
But it's all like powderized, I just mix it in some chocolate milk so I can't taste it. And
Oh, gross. Oh, that would fuck you up. That would fuck you up.
How they shine for you.
How they shine for you, yeah. Sure, banger. You know, it's a good song with Shining and Bright and all that. Fucking Pink Floyd. Shine on, you crazy diamond. Do you like that one, Blake? Or is that too much before your time even? Shine on, you crazy diamond. It's about shit. Pink Floyd, bro. Seriously, get on some shrooms, listen to Floyd. Fucking A. Hey. Especially live. I mean, like, I've been into the rave scene and that was good enough for me on flippers. It's very transportive music.
Nala the old.
Yeah, they're amazing. But that one in particular, like, it was almost like a, it's almost like a gem that I didn't really know was there until I was well older. You know, I was an adult when I kind of discovered that song. And I always knew it was always there in the background of my childhood and shit, but, you know, I'd think of the more common hits. And Straits too, I love Dire Straits.
Oh man, the clock bells when
I genuinely think, yeah, that shit's awesome. I genuinely think Sultans of Swing is like the greatest rock and roll song of all time. Damn near. If it's not something from like AC/DC or fucking someone else, I genuinely think Sultans of Swing is like the definition of rock and roll. The sound of it, the solos, the rhythm, the melody, the vocals, all of it. Best song. It's like Freebird, Lynyrd Skynyrd, but Dire Straits. But better. And people get fucking real upset when I say that. That it's better than Freebird. They're like, what? No! Freebird's amazing. It's not Sultans of Swing.
Asterisk the wall.
Yeah, the walls. It was awesome. I remember the movies too, man. Like, it didn't make sense to me when I was a kid. Still don't now, but I remember that I was quoting one last night. Like, you don't have any rice, you can't have any pudding. You don't have your pudding if you don't have a rice. It's like just random yelling at the end of one of their songs, but it's like scenes from the movies. Trippers. And my mum was a tripper, so it made sense. I remember like my parents were divorced, my dad didn't like him, but he listened to like Eagles and Creedence, especially Eagles. I was like, you are aware that Don Henley was like a heroin addict dad. I'm like, fucking Eagles are bigger trippers than Pink Floyd ever were. Listen to their voices. It's like the Bee Gees, bro. Bee Gees were on so much drugs. Beatles made the nicest, cleanliest music in the world, and they were tripping balls. Absolutely tripping balls. Like, their best albums was made in their heaviest drug stage, like the 70s. Oh, that sunset's brutal as you're coming into turn one with the reflection. Oh no.
LOL Iron Maiden touring up the coast ATM.
I know, bro. I know. They're on my bucket list, but I don't think I'll get the chance, bro. But I know. I had a few friends who went. I've seen a lot of the pictures from around Australia. They're fucking incredible. They're another one that, like, I didn't give them the love when I was younger. But then I was like young adult, and I was just like, I didn't care anymore. I wasn't trying to just be in a metal that was fucking new and heavy and shit. I was like, nah, Maiden are fucking amazing. The Flight 666 DVD, when that came out, my mate was like obsessed with them, and I watched that, and that was it. Like, I was sold. A couple nights on the beers, sitting there watching that live concert, I was like, yeah, these cunts are fucking the bee's knees. And I knew half the catalogue, but I was like, they are the shit. Like, the energy that they brought, and still do. And they're all great individuals. Genuinely one of the good ones. And like, even Metallica, I consider them the GOATs, you know, like, of a live performance.
Not saying just a few was like, oh, then shake it and bang it.
They'll never stop Bruce, like, and I'm surprised Nico's still able to go with all the problems he has, the drummer, but they'll never stop Bruce and Steve, really, the bassist. I could see Adrian getting over it. I could see Nico retiring, but them still giving the sticks to someone, you know, kind of half his age, but equally legendary, kind of doing a Slipknot job or something like that. And I mean, who wouldn't want to take up the fucking sticks for Iron Maiden?
Sorry.
I mean, look at the dude, the Lamb of God drummer, and Lamb of God were like pretty much the most progressive, modern, like best version of American metal out there. And their drummer, who like had been there from the start, left to take the Megadeth gig. Like, that says so much about like the nostalgic value of like playing with a legendary band. Like, I kind of hate him for it, but I get it. And he was stuck in a creative rut at Log, because their sound was just the same thing. Like, it's what makes Log now. And then even AC/DC with fucking Axl Rose. Who would have ever thought that would happen? But it works. Somehow it works. He's not Brian Johnson, he's not Bon Scott, he's Axl Rose, and they're AC/DC. But it works. There's actually a lot of like younger bands too, more modern bands over here at the moment that I've been into for a long time that I would have loved the chance to have gone and seen had I known a bit earlier, because they would have been relatively cheap gigs. God, this is the worst pit entry. Like, you don't really know when to slow down.
Yeah, it's really far back. And I go all the way to it and fast thing get fucking flash.
Yeah, that bring your dynamic.
Yeah. Testing, 1, 2, 3, lads, copy. Well, I'll sort it out after, mate.
But compare the like Megadeth maidens to like even Essence and Linkin Parks of the double decades later.
Oh, 100. Bro, everything that's going on with Linkin Park now. Yeah, same, Blake. This conversation always G's me up too. That Linkin Park stuff that's going on now, it's killing me. Because I loved Linkin Park. Loved them. Wasn't a fan of what they were becoming, but still loved them. And got to see them live a year before it happened. And noticed that like their modern catalogue live was just as good as all the old shit. And then it happened. And I was angry because I don't approve of anyone doing what he did. Someone who's got his life, his money, 8 kids, etc. are like, no. Nah. Don't agree. So anyways, years later, Linkin Park, how did they continue? Because they are a band. It's not just Chester Bennington. It's not Chester Bennington and Linkin Park, it's Linkin Park. And he killed himself.
ULOL shred tires.
And people that are like, they're disrespecting his memory and shit, he killed himself. He's disrespecting his own memory and leaving his own memory, like he's disrespecting the band. Like, it was their band, not his band, and he's gone, and he's been gone a long time, and the chick that they brought in, she's not trying to be him. But when she's singing his catalogue, she's doing it with respect. And then their new stuff, that's like, you know, like original stuff with her, sounds the closest to their original shit for 20 years. So like, I love it. And I'm all for them being able to continue as a live performance act with this chick, and everyone's just out to fucking lynch mob her, bro. Like, I hate where we're at, like, so I talk about it all the time, like the, you know, the nerdy stuff, TV shows, movies, music, everything, like just the lynch mob effect of like the rabble, and it's genuinely a toxic incel male fucking dominated, you know, hate driven thing, but it's killing me with this Linkin Park shit. Because as soon as I heard the music, I was like, oh my god, wowee, this is Linkin Park, like, sung by a chick. Didn't bother me.
Yeah, that's okay. You see that crypt screamer that the voice put through auditions on Free to Air. Okay man, skater punk shit.
You know, I don't know anything about her, and they're already bringing up dirt because she like fucking supported Danny Masterson, that 70s show guy that got done for you know what. And she's had to like make a statement, you know, being like, yeah, she supported him and realised it was the wrong thing. But like, she's like, yeah, she was a nobody, essentially. She was a musician. She was a nobody, and then she goes gets the Linkin Park job, which should be, you know, the best day of her life. And people are just fucking lynch mob, man. Like, and then they're trying to use Chester as an excuse of like, you're disrespecting his memory or whatever. Dude killed himself, right? Like, no memory, like, he killed himself. Like, left behind his 8 kids and his millions of dollars and his wife and his band members. Like, so who's disrespecting who? Like, he left. No fucks given anymore, you know, to what happens to the band after he wasn't going to be there. So yeah, it's pissing me off in that aspect, and then just the society that goes after people straight away, find something to hate about them, the cancel culture effect. Everybody's a piece of shit. Everybody's done something or said something, especially online, that they shouldn't have. It's like you get to a certain level of success and then certain demographics come after you and shit, or if you're upset, it's just fucking stupid, all of it. And it was the same thing with AC/DC and Axl Rose when he took over. And then I've seen people who have seen him live since, and they're like, it was amazing. So
Yeah, cool, keep on track. I'm tapping, got shits doing on pot. Yeah, no, I meant that chick on the voice. Wanna hear what she can do with Kate Miller Heidka.
the missus would have probably showed me, because she does love that stuff. She's been going hard into that Chapel Roan chick. It's like Southern American chick. She's cute as hell. Redhead, real pasty, looks almost porcelain doll-like, but really, really catchy, like Gaga, Perry-esque type music. Like, the missus is head over heels for her at the moment. Genuinely, like, probably falling asleep at night, fucking fantasizing about it. That's how far over the edge she's gone. And I'm in love with falling in reverse. I know I'm like 5 years too late on the bandwagon, but that's been my jam recently. But I've been getting back into a lot of my older stuff, Tesseract, Log, Trivium. Even Machine Head. I had a grind on Machine Head the other night. It was like, oh, take me back to 2009. Track looks so, like everything looks so good now. I wish it was a bit more night, a bit more stars in the sky.
Yeah. Still got like an hour in-game time to go there.
Yeah. Yeah, he said it'd be near dark, like basically dark. Yeah, so keep yourself a handful for tomorrow night, mate, I reckon, yeah? You'll be right, yeah. Keep yourself a good 63 seconds away from me in that direction, and we'll be good. Who knows, mate? You might still be in second. You'd still be top 5, I reckon. You'd... Oh, mate. Last week, that's what fucking knocked me sideways. I had one of those fucking sleeping pills that my mother-in-law gave me. And apparently I was only meant to have a quarter or half of one. I only remembered that the next day. But oh my god, I felt like I'd been shot with ketamine. Like, I didn't even feel it, bro. I was going to bed. Like, I had it and I went to bed and I slept. But fucking the next day, after a 10-hour sleep, 12-hour sleep, I was like I just felt, I felt slow, like, and usually I'll like stretch out my first energy drink, and I had it in like 15 minutes and I felt nothing. I was like, I'm going back to bed. Like, it was like, I felt bad out of it.
Takes your brain way longer to wake up from.
Did? Took me like 3 or 4 hours, bro.
Yep.
A couple of times to eat. Put some TV on and like try and focus on what I was watching. Got to like 3, 4 o'clock and I was a bit worried. I'm like, fucking hell, I'm racing in 4 hours and my brain's fried. Just a fucking sleeping tablet. Yeah, fuck that. Fuck having to do that all the time. Well, even when we're running shit pace, I think we're running okay pace.
Yeah. Yep. For race pace, definitely.
You know what I mean? Yeah, 100%. Like, 207's been shit laps, 206 has been the average, and then 205's been quick. But rare as fuck, like. I've barely done a 206 flat since then.
You stream for 145 HR ATM.
Yeah, because we had the practice, the quali, and then a full race session. And tomorrow will probably be the same because I'll set it up at 7. Practice session, into quali, into the race. Probably shut it down by about 9:30. Unless, you know, it's like a crazy race or it's a good result or whatever. And the replay save actually works. Because that is always a preferred thing, to throw the replay up straight away and then just fucking chill out. Especially if you need instant fucking clarity on issues. It helps. Allow me to finish the season.
Yeah, I gotta learn that one from scratch completely.
Oi! It's fun. Brutal.
I also did the same thing with walkings and Indy.
Yeah, I learned Indy from scratch.
I only had a few laps in Suzuka, a bit more in Silverstone.
Suzuka's in Trans Am this season. Wet.
We found the S's.
And we've got a version of this, the shortened version of this track, Nerve Sprint, Red Bull Ring, Spa. So 4 tracks outright, you'd know. And then the other 2 are GT7 tracks, so you'd have to learn them.
I'm in with learning Indy ATM.
It's a good track, Clarky. It's fun.
Crap track.
I like it. I got used to it pretty quick. Pretty quick. It's got a good flow to it. It's another one where like less is more.
Yep.
Downforce is key. You need a good balance, but you need a lot of downforce for that fucking final, well, both the speedway entries really. And then the chicane off of the first speedway entry, and then for the final turn. Because like, if you're having to lift it all with the final turn, then you're losing so much momentum. Like, you want to be able to dump it and full send into that last turn. But I was interested in trying it, but I've just been lazy about it, bro. Like, and there's no one racing when I get on it with SimGrid Clarky, so like, learning or not, there's no enthusiasm to race when there's only 5 blokes there, man. This is different. But I was interested. And we do have a very optimal mini enduro time slot now. Wednesdays, Fridays and Saturdays, 8:30 PM.
Yeah, I hear ya. I do like certain bits, but I keep getting lost face with tears of joy.
Yeah, the first sector and a half, very easy to get lost. Feels very samey. You don't realise where you are until you drive into the middle part of the circuit, because it's so fucking wide, and you always remember, oh fuck, there's a big left-hander coming up. And then there's another section that feels exactly like the first section. But it's basically a parking lot inside the Indy fucking speedway. Like,
enduro over the weekend.
and I don't have any setups at all with them, Clarky, so I just be going an aggressive setup and trying to go from there. It just seems. My last few experiences on SimGrid with the mini enduros weren't too great, mate, and I had an incredible amount of pace, and it just didn't matter. Like, someone else was always going to do something that would... And that was the Nord.
Yeah, it's the big open field feel.
It really turned me off,
with tears of joy.
to be honest, like the grind of it. I just thought it didn't matter what people were trying to do in some cases. I just thought their actual sense and track knowledge and etiquette and awareness was just as bad as nearly every other racer that's out there.
Yeah, you do you, mate. I'm enjoying it, man.
Yeah, so's Maxi. It's, you guys get to race with more people, firstly, and I guess with the European, like, be around better standard. Whereas the ones I'm getting are like jumping on early, trying to beat up fucking noobs. But I see it from Maxi too, because Maxi works night shift and he's doing like the 2, 3, 4 AM races, and he's sending me screenshots of, you know, him leading 20, 30 cars into turn 1 at Red Bull. And it was Red Bull very early. I was doing it heaps. I was cleaning up, bro, but there was only like 3-4 people there, tops. That's when I was learning the Beamer. A couple of Canadians always there in their Bentleys. I was whooping it.
You know about better standards face with tears of joy.
Alright, well I am comfortable. I think I put my head down tomorrow and concentrate. I'll be on for a podium.
Yep. No good.
Because I've done nothing but dribble for about 30 minutes straight. And haven't crashed.
Fucking still kept exactly the same pace too.
Not the same, I've been off. Second and a bit every lap. But it's still there, you can switch it back on in an instant. Especially when it's light. Yeah, so for me it'll be just depending on qualifying and what happens in the race. I'll pit between 20 and 40 minutes. Just circumstances, how fast you're going, etc. If I need to get out of traffic, undercut, overcut, whatever. But that'll be me. Even if I quite like fucking destroy myself in qualifying, start back of the pack, if I start back of the pack, I'll fucking pit after 40 minutes. Like,
Yep.
I'll just
Do a little first step.
I'll just naturally fucking do the overtaking. But we're good. Car's a lot more suited here than it is at Bathurst. At least with the handicaps, like they're not hitting it here.
No big curves rolling on.
Yeah, no big uphill, no straights. And the one big uphill bit that it has, this car's really good at. Like I can fucking confidently put my left tyre on the curb and just send it over it. I couldn't do that at Bathurst. And Bathurst was way more uphill. The car's good. It felt good from the moment I drove it. The car felt good driving it in a standard setup here.
Have you changed much on it?
Aero 3 and 2 mil respectively.
Yeah.
And tyre temps, that's it. I did change tyre temps. I was having problems with
Do you raise the front ride height to stop it from, like, bottoming out on that last little chicane bit, or?
well, I haven't had any problems with it, like, and I've literally only just done those 2 changes. The wear was pretty crazy on the tyres. First set especially. Yeah, a lot of wear, but no grain, blister, spots, nothing. Nothing. Neither set. But a lot of wear. Like, probably the highest I've had. But I can't say I've really done a fucking 40-minute stint anywhere else.
Yep. A little bit more in the rear?
Yes, now that I'm looking at it, a lot more in the rear. But I also had to add a lot more fucking tyre
So
temp
we
into the
on for a
rears.
win tomorrow night or what?
We could be, lads. I don't know. It depends on him. I mean, he's inebriated at the moment. Like, he's in his zone or not. Like, and I mean, I'm inebriated, but and I'm pretty chill. But I mean, he's chill. You know, and he's leading the championship, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to be not so.
That's why I'm joking about having a handful of pills or medicinals tomorrow, you know, so he can fucking keep himself 60 seconds away from me in the wrong direction. But I'll be much faster tomorrow too, because I'll have my head down.
Yeah. Well, I honestly don't think I will be any faster.
Like if I do a 2:07, you know, at any time tomorrow, I'll probably be pissed off. To be honest, like.
Yeah, I'm not feeling nearly as confident about qualifying, but.
Same.
It's kind of a good thing because the last two races were a little bit like they were fun, but I was just blue flag. There was no battling.
Yeah, also they shouldn't.
Yeah, no, like exactly. But like this time I might have a bit of.
Yeah, but you were gone, bro. Both the Mercs were gone. The Mercs were gone.
Yeah, we took off straight away.
Like full stop, they were gone.
He was holding on to me for a while, and then I think once I got 4 seconds ahead of him, he started dropping back a little bit.
Like yeah, even by lap 2, man, you just had like from 3rd to like fucking 9th was grouped up, and yous were already gone. And then by the time I had my accident, like yous were already 15 seconds down the road, and I was up to 7th, I think, and that was lap 2. Like there was fuck all gap, and then it was like 7 seconds and 3 seconds and.
Yeah. It also helped that I had I had the inside line and
you had a launch out of
the guy next to me.
Yeah, you had a launch out at the start. It was a good start. It was hard to see, hard to know where you were, but it was a good start. It was a good clean start, at least on my end, from what I've seen. A little bit of contact into fucking in between turn 2 and 3 on lap 1, but everyone kept it sensible.
Yep.
But yeah, I think we'll be okay, lads. He's got quite the handicap too. And it comes off so incrementally. Like it's like.
Yeah, it does.
At this rate,
It comes off real hard.
it would take me a season and a half from here of bad results to lose it entirely.
Yeah.
And the moment so even now, like I get a podium and I'm straight back to 20%. It's brutal. Like, I like Maxi's suggestion. Let's give the slow guys fucking boosters. Let's keep us where we are. Yeah, they'll crash. So what? It'll be mad. It'll be chaos. Like, but slowing us down and making them think they're faster is just as bad. But it's when you think about it like that, like 8% a race, 8% a race, no matter just basically finish off the podium, 8% a race, no matter what. Fucking 4th, 8%, 26th, 8%. Brutal. And I only found out last week we got a drop round too. That's good.
Yeah, I heard about that too. I fucking text Bounty because I wasn't sure what.
Fuck off, France. See you later.
What that was.
Let's never speak of France again. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. We didn't race at France. I don't care how many points you got, John. The round didn't fucking happen, mate. I don't know what you're talking about. You didn't win no round. I didn't get no points in France.
Isn't the drop round for your lowest round, or even if you miss one?
Yeah, it's your lowest. It's your lowest.
Yeah, so I'll lose 23 points then.
That's a decent amount. That's a decent amount to lose. It's like
Stu will lose 13 lowest.
Trans Am last season we had 10 rounds and we had a 6 of 10 system, so best 6 results, and one of the blokes basically had a podium every single race. So he's dropped, like when the dropped rounds took effect, he copped it. He should have won the championship. He got second. He got shafted by a point in the last round. Because we have a bonus point fastest lap and pole thing too. But there won't be any drop rounds this season. 6 rounds, no drop points. Attendance is key. Alright. Was it 4 o'clock? Let's have a look at SimGrid. I haven't even fucking opened it in like a week. Opened it Tuesday night and seen how many people there were for the resets and had a laugh. We got some Monza. Nürburgring is Proving Grounds at 7 PM. So what we got for Proving Grounds tonight? Coda. Fuck off. Hate Coda. Could do Nürburg at 7.
Are there any actual like endurance theories in Australia that you can get into an ACC console? Like ones where you can actually like swap teammates and shit. And...
Yeah. Well, they have one in Rooz, bro.
Yeah.
They do. Maxi. I don't know if it's Rooz or the kid buys one, but 100% they do. Maxi does fucking 6-hour races with the teammate.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's fucking.
Yeah, I don't know how it works. Like, I don't know how it works either. Like, but I think you're you know, watching the whole time, and then when it does the pit thing, you know, you take control. Like.
Yeah, I've seen them do it on PC. I wasn't sure if it was a console, if it was a PC.
Yeah, it's on console too. It's on console too. You can do it on both.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I have to look into that.
So the mini enduro's on tonight, Indianapolis. Okay. Dry. Be mad if it was rain. Alright, so we could look at that. So we could do Proving Grounds at 7 and practice mini enduro Indianapolis tonight. But other than that, I mean, there's plenty of quick races I could do, and I've got tunes to all of them. We got Monza's I'll do. I don't have a tune for Red Bull, but got Monza twice in a row, then Red Bull, then Zolder twice in a row. But I don't think I could race between now and then. I'd rather have a break and get back on later.
A bit worn out.
Yeah, after a 1-hour race like that, yeah.
I've got a mate here to be up to. Probably what if I could run some rally.
But Clarky, yeah, if you're going to be around for that then, and I think Maxie said he would too. I'll do the first Proving Grounds 3 hours from now, and the mini enduro 4.5 hours from now, and then maybe some quick races, whatever in between, if I can fit them in. I will, yeah, just do like a makeshift. I'll probably do the Ferrari at Indy. I don't know. Actually, I'll do the. What do you reckon, Lash? Should I do the Beamer? Of course you reckon. I'm rapid in the Ferrari, but the Beamer's very comfortable.
Beamer, fucking Rossi livery.
Yes, that is. I rock them all for a couple of. I do like that one, but then also there's like 10 of them every race. So I do the Liquid Molly one. The other one that Clarky likes rocking, the piss yellow ugly one. But yeah, you should get into it, bro. You got Discord?
Yeah,
All you got to do is sign up. You don't have to pay anything.
I'm gonna get fucking Gran Turismo next week then. I'm going to the casino next week. When I get back from that. Start jamming some GT.
Yeah, well, yeah, fucking look it up online, see what it's averaging pricing for, but you could probably order it on Amazon for something like $50 delivered. I mean, even if you don't play any other games, it might even be worth just getting the digital edition, but they'll probably sting you for it.
I'll probably end up just buying the digital. If I put it on my wish list, it'll be fucking on sale in the next fucking half a month.
I think it's going to, I've got a feeling it's going to be, because they're doing some little demo thing that's going to be linked to it for Christmas, and just with the Pro coming out. They're trying to push people onto GT7 a couple of years later, but I think it's going to happen. I think it'll get like some platinum status or whatever and drop price.
Also, it's got fucking way more content on it than Assetto.
Yes. Well, yeah. It's got about the same amount of tracks, but it's got a lot of different layouts of those tracks.
Yeah.
It has about 550 cars. It's got more race cars too, it does, but the balance of power is a bit poo. But like the outright the racing is better on this, like GT racing, but there is a lot, there's a lot more stuff. Like you can't play it with me and my guys. If we're trying to do random shit, we'll do random shit, and then elsewise we're doing hard shit.
Yep.
And everyone else is just kind of doing a, 10-15 minute race type thing. Minimal wear, good tyres. Because even that, like that's something you'll have to learn. There's soft, medium, hard, wets, etc. It's not just slicks and wets.
Yeah, not just slicks.
Stupid.
There's a bit more strategy though.
There is, but in the same time, a lot of the races that have multiple tyres, the strategy just gets thrown out the window because all the fast guys just do minimum on the shit tyres, and then they're rapid as fuck on the quick tyres, and it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't balance out, you know what I mean? Like there's no. If someone chooses to do a stint on the shitter tyres, they're gonna lose by 30 seconds. Like it's fucking dumb. Like it kills strategy. It's the top split guys. Like it's
a smaller margin then.
Yeah, it does, and it's not. It's not. It's multiple seconds per set of tyres. Multiple seconds. You know, you're talking. Depending on even a track of this size, you'd be talking 3 to 5 seconds between softs and hards.
Really?
Yep. 1000%. 1000%. It's bad. You know, race pace alone, soft and mediums, probably 1.5 seconds. So yeah, it's stupid. I've never been a fan of it. It's not. They're not fucking Formula 1 cars. Like it's dumb. They're road cars. Like should just be fucking literally like road tyres, sports tyres, race tyres. That's it. And then your wets and your dirts. That's it. That's all it should be. Because the amount of money you have to fucking spend on tyres too, bro. Every single car. Every single fucking car.
Like service your vehicles and shit,
yeah, all that too. And they've made that more brutal. It wasn't really that impactful for a long time, but now you fucking some of the cars, some of the races, you can't do more than 2 races before you need to change your oil and shit. And if you're not paying attention to it, it'll get worse. Like if you start doing races with worn oil, like it'll affect your engine, and then I've seen people make the whole thing go red because they weren't paying attention.
Yeah. It's like looking after your horse in Red Dead.
Yeah. The cause. Yeah, exactly. I thought you said horse first and chuckled. But yes, your cause. Red Dead. Fucking greatest game in history gaming. Alright.
My mate's probably just re-downloaded it again. He's just fucking...
I got back into it when I got the PS5. It was worth it, but I didn't last too long either. Like, I played through the story about 3 times. Yeah, same. That was my 3rd playthrough I was on, And then I got into the online, started playing that for a little, and then I got burnt out pretty quick too. Like,
actually, I haven't joined the online actually.
Oh, bro, I'm like,
It was always dog shit when I was playing it. I heard.
I'm like level 600
It got a
online.
little bit better.
Oh, it's way better, way better. If you haven't played it in years, you'll think it's fucking the best thing ever, but it'll only take you about 3 months to do it all, and then you'll be like, fuck, like.
Yeah, out of content again.
Yeah, straight up. It's been like that for years on it. They've disowned it. It's fucked. Highest pre-order game of all time. Made them billions of dollars in its first week. I don't understand it.
Yeah.
It's because they can't put flying fucking carts and shit in it and charge people money for it. Like, it's just GTA allows them to put stupid shit in and people pay for it.
Yeah.
If they did that to Red Dead, there would have been riots.
Isn't the 5M servers coming to console or some shit for GTA? All the roleplay shit?
I've heard that, yeah. That apparently there's going to be a PS5 version of it. So it will join Skyrim as a game that has been on, like it is on three generations, but it'll join Skyrim as a game that was made for the PS3, remastered for the PS4, remastered for the PS5. Only Skyrim has lasted that long. Fallout 4 just got its first remaster on PS5, and it was worth it. All these years later, it is, and it's better. It's a PC Fallout now on PS5. Like,
yeah, I haven't played Fallout in yonks.
If you've got PS4 version of it, you can download the free update for PS5.
Oh yeah, the free upgrade.
That's what I did. That's the only reason.
I'll have it in my library somewhere.
That's the only reason I started playing again, and it was worth it. It was worth it. All the mods, all the DLC, it was worth it. Doesn't matter. Either way. So if you've got it on disc, when you install it, you'll have the option straight away. If you've got the digital, literally when you go to download it, it'll tell you the PS5 one is available, because I have the same. I have both too. Because I ended up buying it on a second account because the Game of the Year edition was cheap, like so cheap at one point that it was better than buying the DLC. I've got 76 too. I've played a lot of that over the years. I love my Fallout. Love the TV show. Got the missus into it. Like, that was a crowning achievement, getting her playing it. And
I've got the PS4 version digital, I think, right here.
Yeah, then so if you go to download it, you can go, like, you click on the ... thing, and it'll have what version. But it'll save, you know, free, available, like, it'll come up straight away. They made a big deal out of it, man. Like, it was pretty sick, to be honest. Like,
Yeah, I'll see it.
Bethesda, they get a lot of shit, and they fucking gave us a fully, it's like, you play it very quickly, like, it definitely looks infinitely better, but like very quickly you'll still be like, oh, it's the classic Fallout engine, but it just, load times alone are like, oh my god, wow. Like, that's not the Fallout experience. Like, there is still load times, dungeons, in and out of it and shit, but it's like instant. You're like, whoa.
Yeah.
You don't even get to look at the photos or the screenshots you've taken because it just loads. So like,
yeah.
But I enjoyed it. I put another 100 hours into it, and it only come out probably 4 months ago. I've already deleted it again. I had to make space, but I enjoyed playing it again. I went hard on the settlement stuff, and I said I wasn't gonna. And because, like, there's new power armors and shit. The fucking, the Enclave, Hellfire armor. Oh, it's fucking so good. Looks like a demon. This black fucking XO1 demon thing.
Have you watched the show yet?
Yeah, I loved it. That's what I just said. The show was incredible. The show was perfection.
Yeah.
Perfection. Like,
Yeah, I've only watched the fucking first 2 episodes so far.
oh, it's incredible. Go watch it all. I've watched it 3 times over. Reminds me of Westworld, and it's done by the same people, so. But yeah, I love the world of Fallout. I love apocalyptic worlds. Mad Max is one of my favourite franchises ever.
I had a cousin or something that was in a Mad Max film. I don't remember which one.
Would have been one of the early ones, but they shot them very guerrilla back in the day, man. I've seen the photos of like fucking George Miller on the back of a motorbike, like holding the camera, you know, no hands, shooting over a dude's shoulder.
What a legend.
Tarantino will jack off to that shit. Yeah, those nerve braces are going to help get my rating back.
Wish there was like a better rating system on Assetto Corsa, or like somewhat of a leaderboard, opposed to just like a fucking.
Oh, there is, but you've got to be in leagues and shit. Like that's with SimGrid. There's a leaderboard. You get rankings, you get scores, and there is leaderboards and there's prizes.
I'm just surprised there's not one like just inbuilt into the game.
Yeah, but yeah, the Kunos are different. We'll see what happens with fucking Evolution. Yeah. Kunos they've supported the game forever. They've done an incredible job of it, but they've never given a fuck about the like running the multiplayer side of it. Like it's there.
You got no options with like private servers and shit. If you want to play with a friend, you got no options.
No,
with, like,
you have to. That's the point, Dave.
I can't even turn damage off to
Yeah,
like help him out. So every time he fucking crashes, you got to keep pulling out the pits.
No, so you can. You'd have to change your settings. So.
That's what I did. I went into single player first, changed the settings, then went into multiplayer.
Okay.
And then tried doing that, and I couldn't turn the damage off. It just.
Yeah, I don't know. Then
maybe if you did it too, if we both tried it, I don't know.
You'd think that's what it would be.
It'd be nice to add AI into a race. With
I said that. I've been screaming for that for a little while with the SimGrid races because of how good the AI is. I've said that for a little while. I wish you could put bots in and play with your mates and put bots in. You can do it in shooter game. I've said that exactly. Like they run a lot of the servers are run by Nitrado, and Nitrado run like Ark, and Ark has got fucking 100 players running around a map the size of GTA with thousands of dinosaur like bases. It's insane how much information we have to process. So throwing in a few bots whereas a few dudes drive around, yeah, I don't think it should be an issue. But it would be cool. I would love it too. You would fucking get so angry getting taken out by bots.
Oh fuck yeah.
But it'd make you hard.
They're relatively good though.
They are.
Good. They have a few little fucking exceptions to that rule on a couple corners on specific tracks. But
yeah, it depends, especially race starts.
Yeah, definitely. And pretty well most of the hill of
But yeah, get into your rhythm at Nord and fucking try chasing them down at 100, 100.
Well, yeah, that's what I got to try doing to kind of tidy me line up a little bit. Or not my line, but like consistency.
It's hardcore.
When I have cars blocking my view, it forces me to like kind of find more references and shit on the track as well.
Yeah, well, you've got to have blind vision. You've got to know exactly where you are, and
yeah.
That's a big thing in this game. It is a big thing in this game, especially Bathurst. It was huge at Bathurst. It was
I think that's where I had a bit of an advantage because I was silly enough to learn ACC on Bathurst in a GT3, so I had most of my references kind of like I knew the details of the track to where to look for, you know, to reference my braking and throttle application and such.
Yeah. All right. I will speak to you tomorrow night. Good luck to yourself. Don't focus too hard on it.
Yeah, I think you'll do pretty well this week, so.
Yeah, I'm hoping to. I'm hoping to. It's a strong track for me, but so was Bathurst. It just the fucking car was shit. The penalty was too much, and the Mercs were too quick.
The pace on Bathurst varies so much, especially with cars and when you're dealing with a Merc.
Yeah. It was a rough week.
Yeah, so not to be too discouraged from that.
Yeah, no. All right, I'll speak to you soon, bro.
Okay, no worries, mate. Have a good one.
You too, mate. Alright guys, I am going to shut it down and get on to Laz with this email. Go have something to eat. We'll find out if the missus wants some dinner. Might make her some dinner. But yeah, we'll get on later. Maybe. I can't guarantee it. I'm pretty seeps lately, like just with the racing. Competitively later on. The series is one thing, but just getting in the mindset of like, oh, sweaty boy, like, especially on a weekend, you just kind of want to chill. And in 7 Days to Die, the hordes are not even really the point of the game anymore. For me, like it's all the in between, the exploring, going out, conquering the whole map. Because the hordes are just too easy now. Like my place is too good and too impenetrable that I'm still enjoying my time with it greatly. Been playing a lot of it with bogs. But yeah, we'll see if we can get on later. See how I feel. Might just chill out, but we'll definitely be streaming it tomorrow night. Maybe have a last bash at Gran Turismo. See how we go. But I'll speak to you